all, can you hear me?
Yes, doctor.
Wait. Can you all hear me?
Yes, doctor.
Yes,
Yes,
doctor.
doctor.
Okay, thank you. All right, keeps on. Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning again. So today we are going to continue with use cases. I think before that, can you inform your friends from other channel to go to this channel? Because some of I already messaged. I'm afraid they did not get it. And then don't forget to submit your attendance through Spectrum. Okay. So last week we have learned basic use case diagrams, which what we have learned. So we had a use case diagram must consist of an actor, and then a use case, and then a system or subsystem boundary. Right. So all these actor, use case, and system boundary must have label. So for example, for actor, you have customers. So as I mentioned in the tutorial session, you will start with the capital letter first. And then for the use case, you can have ID, let's say UC1, and then followed by verbs. Basically, what the customer will do, all right? The functionality of the customer. So the register account is always started with a small letter, and then the first word is the verb to show that what the customers can do, right? The process involved later on. And then you will have a system boundary. So it's basically it's just the name of the system or the subsystem. And then last one is the association or communication association between actor and the use case. All right. We also have association between use cases and between actors. But at the moment, the basic one that they must have, you must have a association between customer and register account. So at this point, you only have a fine line to show that customer can register or must register an account or can register an account. It doesn't matter. All right. So that's it so far last week. So this is another example that you have learned. This one just to show you how external system can be part of the use case diagram. And usually the external system is on your right to show that it's not mandatory but more like secondary actors of the system. All right. So this one is you have payment processing system. Okay. Bear in mind, this use case meant for car park management system. All right. In order for car park management system to work, we call a system called payment processing system. So basically, from this diagram, it looks like payment processing system process the pay by e-payment through the customer. Okay. Right. So for today, we are going to continue on the relationship or association between use cases. First is include, and then second one extend. Right. So use case diagram is also used to illustrate the dependencies between use cases. First, we call it as include, and second we call it as extend. So most of the time we use this notation lah. Okay, with the arrow here. Sometimes you can double arrow, sometimes single arrow, doesn't matter. Okay. So this is how it looks like. All right. So you will have base use case, the one that you created last week, and then you will have included use case. Okay. So basically, base use case always include the steps or flow of the included use case. So all the important flow of events, okay, you will put it under base use case. However, there are some situations where you realize that your flow of event is too long, you know. So in that situation, it is highly recommended to have another use case so that some of the flows will be inside the included use case. Okay, I cannot do this. Okay. So for example, right. Okay, so this is an example of how you put include in the use case diagram. Okay, so in this situation, let's say I go for this one, starting attendance, payment by cash, where it must calculate total fee of the payment, for example. All right. So here it says fee must be in order for to pay by e-wallet. Okay. So same goes to pay by e-payment. Okay, I can say that customer must pay by e-payment where the car park management system must calculate the total fee. So you know that in most of the situation when you pay something, all right, there must be a function to calculate total fee, definitely, right? So that if not, then you do not know how much that you have to pay. But then maybe in this situation, to calculate total fee requires a lot of flow of events, a lot of processes. All right. So that's why they put it separately as an included use case. Okay. Another example, when there are common steps or flow of two or more use cases. So let's say you have gamer, this one online game app, all right. So you have a gamer must register the game, okay, and then the gamer can play online game, right? This one is a basic use case diagram for any game system, game application. Okay, so however, for this game, right, when the gamer register the game, okay, register an account through the game application, these are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the things that the gamer has to do. Enter age, search for games, display list of games, select game, register game, and receive message. Okay. And then gamer also can play once they have registered to the game application. Now the gamer can play the online game. All right. So now you have a use case for play online game. So what exactly the flow of events for play online game? So the gamer can search for games, then the system will display list of games, and then the gamer can select one of the games, all right, and then the gamer enter nickname, okay, gamer name, and then play the online game, all right. So from these two use cases, it looks like number 2, 3, 4 for to register, and then 1, 2, 3 for to play game is the same thing. It's the same process, which is to search game. Okay, so in this situation, you can extract out these processes, this flow, these steps, and then make it as a use case. So that's why you have this search game as a use case. And then in order, once you have this, then you must use include. All right. Usually, we always tell to students, includes means you have a use case. Include, it means the included use case must be done in order to do the base use case. The search game must be done in order to register game. It's not optional. It's a part of the flow of events. Okay? Saya nak kena jawab soalan ke apa? Ada orang kat tangan. Ke macam mana? You know lah I. Tak ada apa-apa ni. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is one of the situations when can you use include relationship. Okay. So let's look another example. Okay, example 3. So you have online shopper check out the system. So when the online shopper wants to check out the system, he or she must do the payment. So must do, must do the payment. Okay. So these are the checkout flow of events. So you got so many, all right, until 16 steps. So in this situation, then you realize that you can take out this part and make it as a another use case. Pay, pay the purchase. This one is wrong actually. It cannot be payment. It should be pay the purchase. Okay, pay something lah, basically about the right. So this is another situation when can you use include relationship. Okay. Nah, any question? That's all lah for include. Senang je kan. Any question? Attendance not working I will fix later. Okay, back to include relationship. So any answer? Any question? Okay. So far I have given you 3 situations, scenarios when can you use include relationship. Okay. All right. So this is the first question. Let's say you have given this scenario. A student has to search available group of the class subject in order to register the class subject. So how to draw this? Okay. So because this one is already given and the answer, so let's go to this part. Okay, so you have student, register subject. So include search available group. Okay. Another one. A user will receive a verification code before activate his Telegram account through web system lah. Okay. So what is the actor? Let me try. Actually, I want to try something through Microsoft Teams. I'm not sure whether it's working or not. Hmm. Okay. Let's draw. Now is a lecture session, not other things. You have to think about include and extend. If I notice that you do not know how to answer this question, there's no compromise. Zero straight away. Zero straight away. Someone already draw a use case. So what is the use case name? Give the use case name. Let's try. A user will receive a verification code before activate his Telegram through web. Okay. Activate Telegram. So let me try. Kenapa kat situ tak ada gambar, kat sini ada gambar? Oh, it's redundant. It's because of the network slow, eh? Never mind lah. Nak buat macam mana? Let's press Microsoft Teams. So we have user. Yeah. And then what is the use case? Activate. Someone I saw just now. Activate Telegram. Yes. Okay. So what is your included use case? Receive verification code. Receive code. Very interesting. Receive code, correct. Include receive, so don't forget to put this. Okay. All right. So far not bad. Receive verification code. Okay, correct. Activate Telegram. Okay, correct. Okay. All right. So it looks like everyone. Okay, if you look at the statement, let me try this again. How to slow lah. I want to stop. How to stop this? I need to share. I try to remove. That's why there's nothing in here. Wait, sorry. Let me try this first to see what happened. So once this, oh my God, I have to do this every single time. Single double bracket, single or double is up to you. That one is up to you. Okay lah. Better this one. Why nothing? Okay, we go back to the question. Where is my question just now? Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay, if you look at the what you call it, the question, you can see that I did this first. I did this one first, right? And then this is the second one, right? Why I can do this? Why I cannot straight away just put user receive a verification code and then because of the word before. Okay, because of that word. So because the same goes to the first question. In order to is more or less the same meaning. So that is how I got the idea why this scenario using included. Okay, all right. So next question. Okay, to ensure system security, the students will receive a tag number via their registered mobile phone before successfully log in into the system. Okay, so this one I already mentioned to your group leader. I think I got 5 group leaders. I already informed yesterday to be prepared for today. So what I want you to do now, exit this and go to your group team, and I hope my name is there already included. So I will check your answer through your team. For at the same time, the rest who I did not call, please prepare the answer. Then I want to see your answer once I come back to this channel. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay, you all. I'm not really sure how this works, but we try to manipulate Microsoft Teams. Okay, are we? So there are 5 groups. Mana group dia? I got already. Group Emily, Group Chong Wee Chian, Group 1 Azwaliana, Group Kamal, Group Sarah. You go to your group, Microsoft Team group, and then I want to see your answer there. So what you have to do is you can open the whiteboard and then draw through that so that I know whether you understand or not. I will do this exercise hopefully every week. Okay, because we are going to draw diagrams until week 12, I guess. Okay, so everyone has the opportunity to have this experience. Okay, so where should I go first? I kena keluar dari sini, right? Ke apa? Okay, I know that you all like blur. You all can see my screen kan? See, I got so many group. Alright, first group, Emily, which one is your group?
Hi, hello.
Hello, Emily. Which one is your group? How can I?
My group name is let me check. WIA 2002 T2 Group and Malaysia.
Okay. So discuss now, open, you should share your screen so that I can join in. You leave the current lecture session now and go to your team now. Is it okay? This one is Emily. And then, how about Chong Wei Tian? Where is your group?
Doctor,
Yeah.
my group name is WIA 2002, Software Modeling G2 Group I.
Why you did not put your name? This is the one I
Later I will
told.
check it.
Emily, group I. Okay. Next one, Azwaliana. Where is your group? One, Azwaliana. Where is your group? The rest, please do the exercise. I will call your name randomly and I want to see your answer.
Hi, Doctor. Where do we check the group, Doctor? I don't know.
That's why lah.
um,
Where is your group? So far, I got Emily and then Chong.
oh, I need to make the group first.
Yeah lah. That's what I told you in the Telegram. And then how can I look at your answer if you do not have the group?
Okay,
I
wait
want
lah,
not only your answer tau, your members' answer. I know who you are, but I do not know your members. I want to know your members.
Okay, Doctor.
Do not discuss about group project now. Now is about included and extended, not about group project. For those who do not have group, I will assign you special group. I will assign you special group. There's no toleration or compromise, whatever. You got no choice because you are late, so you will dump into one special group for those who are late. A question, you can look at the here. Question, you can look at the, I already upload. Here, I already upload the PowerPoint here. Okay, next group is Kamal Kumar. Where is your group? Which one is your group? Emily Chong. Is this yours? Where is Kamal Kumar?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Kamal Kumar, I think he is in another call.
Why he is in another call?
We are discussing about this question. So I think he didn't.
So, is it in this group?
What?
In
Sorry?
this, the one that
Yeah.
you created?
Yeah, I'm in his group.
So Kamal is in this software modeling in the bracket Kamal Kumar Katri group
Yes.
Okay, right, thank you. Alright, last Siti Sarah. Sarah, where is your group?
I think mine is at the bottom, the green one. Yeah, the one with my name.
Your name? Why can't see your name?
Tu bawah tu ada leader Siti Sarah dekat gambar tu.
Hey, why I cannot see you? This one Akram, software modeling group project. Oh, this
Tu
one.
sebelah dia.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I left with one group. Azwaliana. Okay. Okay, the rest please do the question. I will call you later. Now I will check one by one. So those teams please be in the call so that I can join. If you are not in the call, I cannot join. Mana kosong? I want to see your answer. I want to see your error. I want to see your error. I don't want to see your perfect answer, you know. Where is your call? Ke aku nak kena buat call ni? We start with Sarah lah. Answer for week 3 additional exercise 1. Okay, how about the rest? Are you okay? Okay, ke? So this one is Kamal's group answer. Let me open now. Where is it? Where you got so many and then you do not know what to do. Where is my thief? So far I got 4. This one. This one. Okay. So this is their answers. Oh, I cannot do this. Let's say, let me do it again. Sorry. Okay. So these are answers given by Kamas group, Sarah groups, and Emily's. I cannot get one Azwaliana, cannot get. Never mind. But Chong, I'm not sure. I lost Chong's group. Where are you guys? Chong and group I. I do not see any conversation here, so I cannot join in. You should allow me to join in your video conference so that I can join in and get your answer. You get me right? Kalau tak, I cannot get your answer. So this is the answer that you should have. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Alright, student can log in the system, and then while log in the system, they will receive tag number. Okay, so this is include. Okay, so without further delay, never mind. We still have other things. Okay, we go to another relationship. We call it as a extend relationship. Okay. So for the extend relationship, the notation is extend. Whether you want to put as a double or single, it doesn't matter. But then if you look at the arrow, it's the other way around, the opposite of the include. Okay. Now your extending use case will point into the base use case. Okay. Basically, the extend relationship is optional for the base use case to include steps or flow of events from the extended use case. It's optional. Include is compulsory because it's a part of the flow of events. Okay. So this is the example number 1. So you have customer packet attendance payment processing system. So if you look at the extend, customer can register account. If the customer register e-payment, so he has to register, he has to go through all the process of the register e-payment. Okay, so if you look at the base, if you look at the base here, this one, why? Okay, if you look at the base, it has extension points. Extension points, if I can relate with your programming language, is more like a variable, an object where it will determine to another process. Let's say the customer, while he register the new account, and then he wants to register e-payment. Okay, it is optional. If the customer do not want to register e-payment, it's up to him. But then if he click that, then it will go to this use case, register e-payment. So this situation, you need to use extend. Okay, so the rest, this one is include lah. Another one is to represent large exception flow or alternate flow that can be extended. For example, to register account, they got so many steps. However, step number 6 until 19, okay, 6 until 19, all of these are alternate flow. Okay, it's a exception flow, exception handling. It's not the main flow. All right, and then there are a lot of steps involved here. Okay, so in this situation, you can pull it out again, just like in okay, and then make it as another use case. So there you have this lah. There is another scenario where when you can use extend relationship. Okay, so now draw use case diagram based on the requirements. A student who are under observation can choose. Okay, can choose. See, can choose to counsel with the academic advisor before registering any subjects. So how does it look like? Okay. Students register subject. So when he register the subject, he has the option, can choose to counsel with the academic advisor. So that's why I highlight the can choose. It means that it's an alternate flow of events. So in this situation, you will use extend. Okay, so next is this. Design below requirements. To ensure system security, the student will receive a tag number, okay, via their registered mobile phone before successfully log in into the system for the first time. They will not receive any tag number to log in on the next access to the system. Okay. Okay, I cannot give you this one. This one, they advance a little bit. Go this one lah. Wait where is my another question? Okay, never mind. Okay, do this one. So just now, I do not receive answer from group Chong and Azwaliana. So I want you to go to your team now, and then I want to see your answer. I will join your video conferencing in a short while. Okay, what is the actor involved? The rest? What is the actor involved? Anyone? Students, okay? All right. Thank you, Ong, Idina. Okay, Tengku. Alright, next question. What is the base use case? What is the base use case you can think of? Group Chong and Group Azwaliana, can you go to your teams and then draw the answer through the whiteboard? The whiteboard. Okay. Base use case. I boleh. Let me try. Okay. Wait gunalah. While waiting answers from Group Chong and Group Azwaliana, let me draw this. Tak tahu jadi apa. I cannot use my iPad. Okay. This one you say is a student. Oh dia tak ada ni Fine, tak nak. And then, so what is your base case? Base use case, sorry. Ni student. Everyone got the answer lah kan? Should be no problem. Okay. Use case. Tag number. What else? Tadi just now. Log in. So which one? Discuss. I will look at Azwaliana and Chong's answer. Okay. Please discuss. I will come back to your group. Okay. So anyone wants to share their answer? I cannot get Azwaliana group. I do not know what. I do not know what happened. And then I do not know, miscommunicate with the Chong's and Emily's group, but never mind. Anyone wants to share the answer? You put in the meeting. In the chat. The meeting chat. Last time you know how to use this one, how come this? Where is the answer? You can put in the chat here, your screen. Or should I call Azwaliana? Mana Azwaliana? Can you share with us your answer?
Doctor, I have invited you to our group. Do you want to go there or we just paste the picture in the chat section?
Okay, just share it here. Never mind, just share it here.
Okay.
In this channel tau.
Oh, okay.
Setting in this channel. Do not put in the general because I want to split channel according to week so that bila you, if you want to study later on, it's easy for you to, to study. If everything in a general, then it mix up.
Afi Fauzi has sent the image, Doctor.
Where is it? Put it here. I force you to put it here in the chat, in this channel, not in general. No more general. No more general. Imagine that you have 12 weeks lecture and everything there. You will get headache just by looking at your chatting, You go to this channel, go to the chat, and this chat lah. Just like normal. And then share. It's about time to learn Microsoft Teams. Where is here? What do you, why I do not get it? Wait, Why do not I get, why you put in the general? Mana? Ke I miss it? I don't see it. Oh, is it in the file? Tak ada juga. Oh ni. Week 3 at exercise 2 ke? This one on. Which one? Muhammad Afif ke? Which one is your answer?
Muhammad Afif, Doctor.
Muhammad Afif. Okay. Alright. So student log in, receive tag number, extend. What is your extension point? This one you miss your extension point. Wait, Did you see the share screen?
Yes, Doctor, we can see.
Yes.
So this login is not complete. Whenever you use extend, you must have extension point. You must have extension point. So I give you the example. This one is belongs to. Tapi this Rabai lah. This one from Emily's group. By right, got login. You already have correct answer for student. Extend, receive tag. This one, but then this login with extension point. Extension point, you must give the point. So you cannot have receive tag as the extension point. Because receive tag is a process, it's not a point. It's not a starting point to call receive tag use case. What is the parameter or object that trigger receive tag? That's the point. So So, for example, because the statement says for the first time, right? So I just put time equal to 1. Okay. Any other answer? Anyone wants to ask? Any question? Alright. So if you have no question, so I will go to the last what we call that last association. They call it as generalization. Okay. So let me share you the PowerPoint slide again. Okay. Alright, so far we have looked into include relationship and extend relationship. So what's the difference between these two? Include relationship is a must, is a part of the processes, is part of the flow of events from the main or base use case. The extend relationship is you will use extend relationship when there is alternate or exception situations. Okay, so therefore every time you use extend, when you created extended use case, you have to bear in mind what is the extension point it will trigger that extended use case. So these two are very common associations lah in among use cases. The other one is the generalization. Generalization and specialization, the concept is same as like you learn in the inheritance. So before I go to that part, I give you break for 3 minutes before we continue to this one. Okay.
Doctor, I have a question.
Okay. So kita break 3 minit. So siapa nak tanya soalan boleh tanya soalan.
Doctor, I have one question.
Okay.
Does it compulsory for the extension to use extension point in the to write the extension point?
It is compulsory. It's just like this. For I cannot say it is compulsory as a UML 2.0, but then for my class, this course WIA 2002, you must give extension point.
So you must write extension point in the diagram.
Yes. If not, let's say I disagree with your answer. Okay. If you put extension point, then I understand why you use extend relationship. If you do not use if you do not put extension point and just extend, let's say I say this one should be include, then I do not know why you say extend. I don't have any clue to accept your answer.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, okay. Any other question? You all, sementara break ni kan. Okay, for your information, I break this lecture starting from this week into few channels. Do you know why? Because it looks like all the conversation, all the videos, everything done in general. Can you imagine in week 10, when you have exam, then you have to look at all the, your friends' comment, the video, blah, blah, everything in one channel. Isn't it headache? Headache, right? So due to that, I make it channel so that as starting from this week. Why this week? Because starting this week is all about diagram, the critical diagram lah. So all the comments, all your answer, all the chatting thing, do not answer in at this channel, so that when you look back, then you understand. Oh, why your friends say this. You see, so you do not get me. So you all memang suka everything like hoarded in one channel. I don't know. Up to you all lah. I don't care. You must use channel. Next week we are going to use another channel lah for week 4. Okay. That's all for my membebel. Before we move to memorization. Azwaliana dah buat group dah Azwaliana. Dah buat Mana tengok sikit.
Dah doktor, dah.
Ada nama awak kat situ?
Ada?
Sekejap Korang letak WIA 2002. All is WIA 2002, you know. Then however you are late Azwaliana, kita punya exercise dah habis dah. Kita buat minggu depan Mana aku letak kat sini. Berlari ke mana.
Sorry doktor.
Okay. Okay, sorry. It's auto mute. Wait. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, I repeat. Okay. Okay. So
Doctor, you are muted again.
Why dia auto mute? Can you hear me?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Please let me know if it's mute again. Okay. All right. For use case diagram, use cases and actors, you can apply generalization and specialization just like inheritance in the programming languages. All right. So basically, what you can do, how you can apply generalization and specialization for both use cases and actors is based on the different, there is a sum that is similar and then they will break it into few parts. Okay, for example, let's say I go for buy e-payment use case. All right. So here it says that there is a generalization by pay e-wallet and pay by credit card. So in terms of implementation, all right, when you write down flow of events for pay by e-payment, you will have a normal process, all right, until at certain point, then you will say that if the if the customer wants to pay by e-wallet, then
Doctor, you're muted again.
something wrong with my team. Sekejap So I have to use this one. Okay, I want to share my screen. There is, do I have any other option than sharing my screen? This is the only one, right?
Doctor, you are muted again.
I cannot, I cannot give lecture. I cannot give lecture. Macam mana ni? I cannot give lecture. I do not know. Tak boleh guna Google Meet. Your friend will scolded me. Some of your friend already warned. Jangan guna banyak platform. Tak boleh. Try buka ikut sini. I'm afraid because of this, I'm not sure. Never mind, never mind. At least we know what to complain to Microsoft team. Generalization. Okay. Okay, I can see my microphone, so by right, I know whether I mute or not. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. All right. I just want to show you this part, the e-payment part. Okay. So for the e-payment part, you can see that there are generalization, basically inheritance. Okay. Why this happen? Because there are few steps. There are many steps in pay by e-payment. That's one. And then second, there is at certain point, let's say there is a if else. If the customer wants to pay by e-wallet, he has to go certain processes. If the customer wants to pay by credit card, he has to go for some processes. Okay. So in this situation, since it's become so long due to e-payment as well as its own process, e-wallet also you have to go through another processes, credit card. So to reduce the complexity, okay, that is why we merge it together. Any same process, hold by e-wallet and credit card, we put under pay by e-payment. Okay, so when it comes to e-wallet, then you put it here, then credit card you put here. It's just as simple as that. And then you realize that all of this, 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, all about payment. They are talking about the same thing. Alright, it's just a matter divided into different process, little bit different. Okay. So that's for use case. Another one is for actor. So actor, I think quite simple. It's just like the one you learn in FOP. Okay. So you have customer, you have parking attendants, right? So in the customer and parking attendants, this one all is about users. All right. So then you can create a user as the superclass generalization for this customer and parking attendants. However, you have to bear in mind, okay, customer will access some information from user. Same thing goes for parking attendants. That's one. Usually for user, the same information is about name, address, okay. Customer maybe has customer ID. Parking attendants maybe has salary. That's the difference, okay. Another one is you must know the difference between customer and parking attendants. You can see that customer can do register account and pay by e-payment. And then parking attendants only can manage user account. Why I say this, okay? Because if you put customer and parking attendants associated with the same use cases, let's say parking attendants also has to register account, parking attendant also has to pay by e-payment, you have no difference between customer and parking attendants in terms of use case. It means that you are not allowed to use generalization. Your generalization is wrong. If you look at these three actors, customer and parking attendants share one same use case, which is login. Okay. So even though it looks like very simple, but please remember, if you use generalization, you must think what's the difference between subclass 1 and subclass 2. Okay. What are the same use case subclass 1 and subclass 2 share together? Okay, so this is a very good example for actors lah. And actually, same thing goes for use cases, but seldom lah. This one is the one. Okay, that most of the students do mistake here. Any question? All right. I have another exercise. This one. Once the customer has made the payment of the product, he can keep the record of the payment transaction by printing the receipt using printer or PDF. If he chooses to keep the record using a QR code, he has to register his mobile phone to the system. Other than that, printed receipt and QR code, other than printed code, he also has the option to keep the record by emailing the receipt. Okay. So how to do this? What are the actors involved? What is the actors involved? Customer. Already put capital letter kan? Kau tak tahu juga memang salah. Usually there is no mark for actor name, you know. Because it's so easy. It must be complete with the association and the use case, then you got mark. So what are the use cases? Make payment, keep record. See? Print receipt. So, okay. We do it one by one. How to do this? Okay, now. I calculate every time.
Doctor, you're muted again.
I think I know why. I think I know. I think lah. Why they make it auto muted? Patu kah? Boring term. Okay, alright. You give me so many use cases, but at the end, how does it looks like? Yeah. Okay. So how to do this? I still want to use. I want to see answer. Wait, while waiting for my device, you might draw your answer. Okay. Oh, tak boleh lah. Okay, never mind lah. You can see my share screen, right? You can see my screen, okay. Oh, yeah. What can you see? This happen when you use technology. Okay, maybe I can open through this one. Dia akan keep on, never mind. Wait. Baru nak keluar. Tak apa-apa tau. This one, dia tak boleh. Wait sabar sabar. Sabar nak. Kita nak guna apa ni? Kita boleh guna ni ke? Dia memang tak nak. Dia memang tak nak. Okay lah, tak nak sudah lah. I go to another one. Okay. Why I got this? Why I got this? Oh, this is mine just now. Tak apa, kita nak buat macam mana? Kan? We are not, since we cannot have, okay. Tak nak. Let me try another way. Okay. Let's see whether it can cope or not. Save do not open eh. Sekejap I dah duduk sebelah router dah ni. Why? Oh, it's too slow lah. Tak boleh buka. Why cannot open? I can use Google Meet. It's not like we cannot use Google Meet. But then some of your friends already warned me, Doctor, can we just fix to one platform? I don't want to download this lah. So, okay lah. It's not like me who decide. For me, I prefer Zoom. I prefer Zoom actually. It's a lightweight. Connecting. Lambat lah. Oh my lah, guna ni juga whiteboard. Kita lukis perlahan dengan berhati-hati. Okay. Remove. Right. can hear me, right? Can you see what my whiteboard?
Yes, yes, Doctor.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
doctor.
So, okay, everyone, just say that. What is your answer just now? Apa? Entah you all answer tadi.
Student actor.
Oh, the actor. Okay. What is the actor?
Customer.
Customer.
Okay. Customer. All right. So, what is the base use case?
Make payment.
Make payment.
Make payment.
Make payment. Other than make payment?
Keep record.
Keep record. Okay. Keep record and make payment, it sounds like two different process, right? Okay. Make payment. Using this one. Okay. Okay. So another one is a keep record. Okay, keep record lah I put here. Keep record, I assume there is no relationship with the customer. Or is there any association with the customer? Okay. So make payment. So how these two related?
Include.
Include make payment, include keep record.
I think so.
Okay, he says that include. I just use the simple one, Okay. He can keep the record because he can keep the record of the payment transaction. Okay. What does it mean by can? Can is compulsory, is it? Okay.
I think.
It's not compulsory. Optional, yes. Alright, never mind. We go, okay. Some of you say it is extended. Okay, I put both. Extended, it should be like this lah. Right. Okay. Right. We keep it that way first. And then what else? How about by printing the receipt using printer or PDF? If you have this, then you will have extension point. So what is the extension point then? For those who answer for extend, then what is the extension point? Nah. Keep record as extension point. Okay, keep record again. You cannot have keep record as extension point. Why? Because it's a process. Okay, it is better you have something else. What's the parameter or something? What is it that you will go to the keep record? But it's up to you.
Some sort of user input, right?
Correct.
Receipt is required.
Receipt is required. Okay, mana nak padam? Okay, I put here, I don't say this is correct. It's a variety of receipt is required. Why lah? Or you can have also something like this. If you put keep record, then you can have something like this one R tau. Keep record, I always put like this. Because I always think in the form of interfaces. Because use case is very close to interfaces. Keep record, tick. So if we tick, then it will. If the customer tick the keep record, then it will go to another process lah. You get me? Or the require receipt require. Doesn't matter lah. It's also because I do not know how to imagine, but it's up to you. It means that you need the receipt and etc. Okay, extension point. So how about the rest? How about this printing the receipt using printer or PDF and then QR code? Yeah, how about that one?
I think it's generalization.
Yes. Who is the super? Which one is the super? What is the super class? Keep record. Okay. Correct. Keep record will be the super class. So what is the super use case? So what is the sub?
PDF, transaction slip, or email.
Doctor, I have one question.
Yes.
Why not the keep record and make payment have different use case? Kenapa nak letak keep record tu? Kenapa nak letak keep record tu extend make payment? Kenapa tak buat make payment and keep record different use case?
It is different use case.
So kenapa nak letak extend? Maksudnya kenapa letak extend make payment or include make payment?
Oh, it means
Faham
you
tak?
want this, is it?
I want to pisahkan antara make payment dengan different use case macam biasa dalam diagram dalam lecture note. Kan ada manage user account, manage payment, kan dia different use case. Dia tak ada under use case yang lain-lain. Maksudnya dia diri sendiri. Dia stand by diri dia sendiri.
Okay, keep record ada. There is a keep record. But then keep record has no extend or no include.
No, make payment and keep record. Maksudnya keep record is not extend or include of the make payment. Keep record is by itself.
Part of the payment process.
Yes. Kenapa tak boleh buat macam tu?
Okay, it's just like this. You can do that. However, keep record has a lot of flow of events. Why I say a lot? Because in order for you to keep record, you have many options to print. You can QR code. So there are so many process. Even to email, you cannot simply like. What do you mean by keep record by email? It means that you must key in the email address, and then the server must go check whether the email address that you key in is the correct, validate email. There are many processes involved. So that's why we put keep record as a different thing. Sometimes we put this one as a print, print receipt. So you print receipt, then you can have print receipt. Okay, print record. Then you have print receipt, scan QR code, something like that. Doesn't matter lah. Because it's too much if you put keep record inside make payment. Too much. Because just now tadi pun in one of the slides kan, when you got so many processes, flow of events tu banyak sangat, too many, and then you have to break it into included or extended.
Doctor.
Yeah.
I think ada miscommunication lah sebab tadi yang siapa tadi tanya? Yang dia tu tanya tadi tu, dia tanya macam keep record ni dia tak mau extend dengan make payment. Dia nak buat asing terus.
Faham.
So,
Tak faham.
Tapi tak faham.
Tak faham.
Ha.
I don't understand.
Dia tak mau lah ada extend dengan apa generalization ni. Dia macam nak asing dengan make payment. Kot.
That's why tadi saya tanya yang saya faham keep record inside make payment ataupun dia nak buat make payment satu, keep record satu, so dia akan jadi macam ni. Dia akan direct sini.
Yang direct tu sebenarnya yang dia nak tanya.
Dia nak yang direct, dia tak nak include, dia tak nak extend, dia nak direct keep record daripada sini. Boleh? This one betul?
Tapi dia lah tanya, saya cuma nak betul nak. Ya.
Mana bukanlah makna keep record tu dalam payment tu.
Bukan. Yang saya faham soalan dia bukan macam tu. Soalan dia nak direct macam ni yang Dr. Lukis ni.
Boleh. That one is another answer. That one is another answer. Yes, you can have that as well. Ni print receipt okay. You can have this answer. This one unfortunately is not suitable. Is extend because it's optional. If you have this, it's also it can be optional as well. Make payment is optional as well. Keep record pun boleh. This one is okay and this one is okay. Extend. But if you have like if direct go to the keep record, it means you don't have extension point lah. That's all, because you don't have extend. Any other question? Saya dah tak nampak dah message. Dah tak ternampak dah message. Any other question? So this one is a combination, actually is a combination of extend relationship and generalization. And then if you choose to not have extension, also it is okay. I can accept these two answers. That's why I say that for software modeling, every time you draw a diagram, there is no one fixed answer. It's always many answers. But then you must, that's why just now I told your friend that you must put extension point if you use extend, so that we know that why do you say it is extend, at what point. It is logical or not. Okay. Alright, so
Doctor, one more.
Okay.
With how macam mana nak letak yang print receipt, scan QR dengan email record tu dalam keep record tu ke? Dalam use case keep record?
Print receipt dan keep record. Oh, in order for you to keep record, and then you might have some things to do, and then you have the option. Whether you want to print. If you want to print receipt, then maybe there is a printer button and then you click the print receipt. If you want to scan, then you have to go to another tab and then you have to on whatever lah. You have another process for scan QR. But these three, print receipt, scan QR, email receipt, actually you want to keep the record.
Ya, macam nak lukis macam Dr. Lukis ni ke atau dalam use case keep record tu?
Lukis macam ni lah. Ini nak dalam use case. Ni use case ni.
Okay. Alright. Thank you.
This is use case. Just now I saw something that require. Yeah. keep the record. He has to register his mobile phone to the system. He has to register his mobile phone. Then you might have another. You can have another use case or the scan QR including register mobile phone. Actually, this one also you can have register mobile phone. You can have register mobile phone here. Mobile phone. So if you do this, you can do scan QR. Or you can have something like scan QR, and then this one include lah. Apa tadi? Register mobile phone. Include. If the that's why at the beginning of the slide we keep on telling you if the processor, there are a lot of flow of events, there are a lot of actions. It must be 3 or more. You cannot have little. If it's little, then you have to combine. I thought it's recorded. Bukan ke? It's recorded kan? Ni nak ni. Okay lah, fine lah. Okay. Saya grabkan dia. Clear answer tak ada, tak rajin. You draw by yourself. You draw and then give it to me. Doctor, is it correct? My answer is beautiful here in the PowerPoint slide. But there is
Doctor,
not...
already give the answer in the chat. Meet. Is this correct?
Wait, I cannot see your answer. I only can see Emily answer. This one is different. Lambat Wait. Where is it? I cannot see.
The first answer is my answer, I think.
What is your... I cannot see through this one now. Where did you put in the chat?
In the chat. Post.
Yeah. I don't see. I only see Emily and then Azwa. That one is the previous exercise. Or is it you put in the file? I cannot find your answer lah. Maybe you can put in the file so that I can... I still cannot access. One last answer. Let me check. I cannot get it. Sorry. The network slow or what, I do not know. But anyway, so this is just now that is the answer. Basically, tak ada apa-apa pun. It's nothing. My answer is like this actually. Let me show you. I will give you my answer. Okay, mana? Can you see? So this is mine actually. But then it depends lah. That's why I told you this is not one fixed answer. You can have different, the one that I told you, keep record. Okay? So I think that's all for today. Actually, there is one last thing that I did not cover, I did not manage to cover, which is use case description. Please read and study that one. If you do not understand, please ask me because you are required to provide that for your project. Okay. For use case diagram, you must provide me the use case description as well. Okay. So, sorry?
Yes, I had a problem with the attendance, just like the last time. I couldn't record it.
Of course. No one can submit attendance today. Why you keep on asking me question that is not related to lecture session? You piss me off. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, and then see you. By right, there is no class on this Thursday because of Maulid Rasul. But then I'm not sure. I plan to have a class. It's optional. It's up to you whether you want to join or not. I will inform you through Telegram about the attendance. I do not know what happened last time. It's okay, and today is not okay. So I will inform you later. All right. Thank you very much. See you on next class.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doctor.